Are you to 25 yet or no?
Age-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 28.
Oh, okay. So you're on the other side of 25.
Yeah.
You've never seen a Star Wars.
No.
I mean, how do you get this? How do you do this?
I knew once I said that everything we planned on talking about was going to go out the window.
How do you get this far in life without seeing a Star Wars?
Even though it's slowly, I can see your plan unfolding open in front of me. My walk is far from over, strolling, holding on to pieces. The reasons I feel them chosen, rendered incomplete. A trophy far from worthy. Now I know it's steady.
It's good.
It's not firework either.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, let's see if it kicks in here. All right, it's not my fave. It's all right.
It's all right.
You really? I mean, you're like. Are you to 25 yet or no?
Age-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 28.
Oh, okay. So you're on the other side of 25.
Yeah.
You've never seen a Star Wars.
No.
I mean, how do you get this? How do you do this?
I knew once I said that everything we planned on talking about was going to go out the window.
How do you get this far in life without seeing a Star Wars?
Pretty easily.
I mean, what movie? Like, name me a couple of your favorite movies of all time.
Fight Club?
Well, Fight Club, fine, but in Fight Club,
Yeah.
it's not really a happy story.
It's a triumph of the human spirit.
He blows his head off at the end and lives.
Like I said, triumph of the human spirit.
Okay, what else?
I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna be quizzed on my movies.
Well, I mean, come on, you gotta be able to think of some movie that you like.
I like The Martian. I watched that a few days ago.
The Martian.
Yeah, it's entertaining. It's easy. That's like a space movie.
There
you go.
I still can't believe you've never seen a Star Wars. So I'm trying to think of which Star Wars you should see. Because the first Star Wars, the really first one that came out in the 80s, well, 70s or 80s, whatever came out, it's going to look a little dated.
Okay, so here's something you should probably know too. I don't like watching movies that are like older than 5 years from where I am now.
Why?
Because then the special effects look really terrible. So I think that was one of the things that probably led to me not watching Star Wars.
But at least you're on top with the last 3 Star Treks.
I've seen those.
Those are great.
Yeah, they're really
I
good.
own them.
Oh, really?
And I rewatch them when I get bored.
That good.
They're that good.
Yeah, I think I watched the first Star Wars in college quite a bit.
So you did see the first Star Wars?
Oh, sorry, Star Trek.
Oh, the first Star in college?
Yeah.
So that was the old Star Trek.
No, it was the first of the new ones.
Was that long ago?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
That one was great. That one was absolutely great, and they captured the relationship between Spock and Kirk and Bones, which is what makes that particular movie great. Now, it's obviously nowhere near as great as... I'm a little surprised at you. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah.
That you saw an infomercial and you... But I guess you're 28, so we're all gonna get sucked into an infomercial.
It wasn't an infomercial. It was a commercial on my YouTube channel. I was watching YouTube and this came on. I thought it was a joke.
You know it's the same thing.
So I watched the whole thing.
It's the same thing as an infomercial. It's just utilizing YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, which is smart. And it's cheaper.
It's cheaper. But, I mean, this guy... the woman's pretty. That's working for me.
Don't be distracted by that.
Well, she keeps coming up. I can't help it.
That's like the Bowflex commercial with like the really fit guy and the really fit girl.
The really fit guy looks like a goofball. She doesn't look so stupid. But anyway, he's got all right. Jawser size.
Jawser size.
Stop it.
That's why I thought it was a joke when I first started watching. But I watched the whole thing.
It is a joke.
No, but it's a real thing. They're selling these things for like $45.
$45 for something you can put in your mouth, and you could just, I don't know, you could probably put a rubber ball and get the same thing.
I'd be surprised if anyone hasn't heard of this, but if you haven't, it's like a rubber device you put in your mouth and you just try to...
Nobody's heard of Jawser size but you.
Now they're gonna know, because I'm impressed by this product.
Okay. When does yours come in the mail?
I didn't order it.
You totally ordered it. Don't be like that. Don't be that guy.
I'm gonna get one for you.
Don't be that guy. You bought yourself one. It's $34.95. And
is that the holiday special?
That's the and it's got a 60-day money-back guarantee. Okay, so what is it?
So it's this rubber.
It's a rubber thing
that you put in your mouth, and apparently it has like 40 pounds of resistance, and you just try to clench down on it. And in theory, it works out the 57 muscles in your face, which tend to get neglected when you're working out.
Okay, so my first thought is, why won't a pack of bubble gum do the same thing?
I don't know. because I guess gum doesn't have the same amount of resistance. It's like lifting heavy for your mouth.
Okay, what if you already have a pretty well-defined face? What's this going to do to me?
Turn you into Captain Strongjaw.
I don't want to be. I don't need that.
I don't know. Like, I don't know a ton about this thing. I saw it last night, and I haven't done any more research. I saw a 2-minute video about it.
And you
But I
came
thought
in,
it was funny.
And you came in here bragging about the greatness of Jazzercise.
Ironically.
And when now anybody who's watched TV after 11 o'clock, you run across all sorts of infomercials like for products like these.
Right.
And aren't they mostly ripoffs?
Yeah, but they sell. I mean, like late night infomercials.
No. I don't care that they sell. I want to get fit. I want biceps like you and Jesse.
Get the Jazzercise for your biceps.
Yeah, that's gonna help. The guy that is modeling the little piece of rubber that he's chewing on has huge biceps.
He does.
It's like, really?
Yeah, it's the same guy in the commercial. Like it was totally a joke even bringing it up. If you want biceps, you got to do curls and you got to work eccentrically.
So I should probably go to the Performance Center today because we are working biceps and push-ups.
Push-ups.
See, I was doing push-ups.
Pressing.
How many push-ups do I have to do today?
Not many, but you're doing them slow.
Oh, I'm doing the idiotic negative ones that you have me do. And what is it? You're all hung up on this. What is that?
If you want to put on muscle mass, you need to work slowly in the eccentric or the lowering phase of the lift.
So when you do a push-up, you push up hard, and then you slowly go back to the floor.
Mm-hmm. So
How many seconds to the floor?
4.
Okay, so 1 up, 4 down.
Yep.
But that's 5. Why didn't you do 1 up, 3 down? Then you got 4, and you're sticking with the beat.
Because 4 is better.
4 is better.
It's just better than 3.
Now, I've heard this maybe, but this is something you're big on. Why?
Generally speaking, people, when they're lowering the weight, they don't think of that as a working portion of the movement. That's just, they kind of just let the weight go, and then they
let gravity do it.
Yeah, they only think about working on the way up, but you don't build muscle mass during the lifting portion on the way up. You build it on the way down. So you need to be consciously thinking about that as another work section of the lift.
Would it maybe also be more accurate that if I'm doing a bicep curl, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously I'm using my bicep to pull it up,
Yep.
but if I let gravity return it back to my legs, if I let gravity do it, I'm missing half the workout. So if by doing what you're saying, by slowly bringing it down, aren't I just doing twice the workout?
Yeah, you're getting more. And if you're just letting gravity take the weight on the way down,
That's what we all do. You did it too.
When?
When you were 15 years old.
Sean, yeah, but I'm 28 now.
I know. I'm just saying. Everybody does it until somebody tells them not to.
Right. But so that lowering portion, that's where you're actually going to get the muscle growth. Like, you'll get stronger lifting on the way up, but if you're never lowering the weight under control, the muscle's not going to grow. You're not going to gain muscle mass.
But what if I want like growth? Like I was looking at my biceps, I'm like, that's exactly what I said. Meh. I'm meh. M-E-H. The triceps are okay, but the biceps are like meh.
Slower on the way down, or control on the way down.
I mean, I want my mediums to look like mediums.
Pythons. You want guns.
I want pythons and guns.
But
I'm too old for it. I mean, as an old dude, I can't. I mean, look, if you look at Arnold nowadays, now I realize he's like 70 or 60 something, but it's not pretty.
Look up Charles Poliquin.
Who's he?
He's a big advocate of this sort of lifting scheme,
Uh-huh.
and he's huge.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trained, I think, 26 different Olympians.
Yeah, but he's like 25 probably.
No, he's in his 70s.
Nuh-uh.
60s or 70s.
Nuh-uh. Is he the bald dude that you see every now and then on advertising? Is he like kind of bald?
I don't think so.
Charles, how do you say his last name?
Poliquin.
Spell it.
Poliaquin.
Don't ask me. I mean,
I'm not sure.
oh yeah, he's got some guns. But he's always had those guns. He's always had those. Right?
Fine. There's another guy. I'm not even going to try to have you spell it or look it up. Pavel Tsatsouline.
Oh my God, he's Russian.
Yeah, so he's the guy that brought the kettlebell to the U.S. But
the kettlebell is an amazing apparatus.
So his dad started deadlifting at age 72, and now he holds a handful of world records. And he had never lifted before. So you can start late.
This guy's huge.
Charles Poliquin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Now, the kettlebell, can you work everything out with it? I mean...
Pretty much.
There's got to be a weakness in the system. You know, like the TRX is another great system, but there are some weaknesses to it.
Yeah, like the weakness for TRX would be that it's just body weight.
Yeah, but okay, but what's the weakness with kettlebells? Chest movements, but you can always use 2 kettlebells for chest movements.
Yeah, and you can do single arm presses from the floor. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that you can't do with a kettlebell.
I mean, you can even do squat, but like some 250 pound squat guy's going to have problems with kettlebells, isn't he?
Because it's not enough weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to do volume.
What does that mean?
Like a lot of reps.
Like what's a lot of reps if you're a 250 pound or 300 pound squat guy?
If you can squat 300?
Yeah.
Well, one, you would need a heavy kettlebell. And you're probably not going to improve your 1 rep max squat with a kettlebell. But for overall fitness, if you need if you're just trying to work out at home and you don't want a whole lot of stuff, a single kettlebell will probably do it.
Why is it that when you're doing squat movements, like with kettlebells or wall balls, why is it a cardio thing? I mean, when you do push-ups, for example, it's not a big cardio, but you do 20 wall balls and your heart rate's smoking.
Okay, so the difference between that is normally when you're doing something with your legs, think about running, cycling, traditional cardio movements, like you can kind of maintain, but you're only asking your body to breathe. You're only asking your upper body to breathe. You basically have to hold on to the handlebars, running. You swing your arms a little bit, but it's not a big demand on the upper body. It's just you're asking the lower body to work, the upper body to breathe. So ask your upper body to do something in addition to breathing, and the wheels tend to fall off. So with a wall ball, you're squatting down, then you're throwing something up as high as you can. So it's an overhead pressing movement while you're trying to breathe. It's just a lot to ask of your body.
Yeah, but if I'm doing my upper body only, like in a push-up, it's not a winding exercise. It's not like you don't get winded.
Right, but
you lose your strength way before you get winded.
Right, but you're not doing anything with your lower body.
Right.
Right.
So with the wall ball, I'm doing both upper and lower.
Right. You're asking.
Kind of like a stupid rower.
Exactly. And a fan bike. Like you're just asking your whole body.
Fan bikes, the Schwinn Aerodyne. That's a badass piece. It sucks.
They're awesome.
They're the worst. You don't have one, do you? My mom has one. Barely used, vintage.
That's because most people do it one time. They're like, yeah, I'll never do that again. That was horrible.
Ever. I will never, ever. The only good part of it is it fans you while you're doing it. That's the only good part of that stupid action.
And that's a mild consolation.
But it's also hard to try to pace yourself because, part of me wants to just get on there and have at it, and I'm fried in 60 seconds.
Right. Yeah, it takes a lot of discipline, and it also takes a lot of practice to figure out what wattage you can hold if you're trying to do a 10-minute ride.
Well, the one that my parents have that was maybe used 10 times doesn't have wattage. It's the vintage.
So you got to guess.
Yeah, it's a bike and with a little dial on it.
The resistance dial?
Yeah, the resistance dial, which I don't even know if that works anymore. But it's awesome. The Schwinn Aerodyne's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think there's a guy in town that actually fixes them because do they even make them anymore? I don't think they make them anymore.
Yeah, they still make Schwinns. But there's a bunch of other companies now, too. Like Basalt has one. But yeah, there's a bunch of different brands that have them. But they're good. Good piece of device.
Yeah. All right, and then lastly, you showed me this website, and I don't know that I believe you. And it's called Athletogen, and you're actually doing this.
Yep, I just ordered it, so I need to wait for my test kit to show up.
Did you tell them you were a trainer?
No.
Did you tell them that they should do it for free?
I'll email them.
You should tell them to do it for free, and we'll talk about it on the stupid radio.
It's not stupid radio.
And then they got to do it on me too for free.
All right.
And we'll interview them on the stupid radio.
I'd be really curious to see what yours come back.
Well, was it expensive?
It's $279.
$2. I'll pay $279.
It's not bad, right?
$279. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I'll call them and find out. Maybe I'll work out a deal with them, talk to them. But anyway, so they test your DNA and they see, like me, I suck at cardio. Like hiking up the Highland Bowl, I'm terrible at it.
Right.
Wall balls, I'm terrible at. The stupid thingy the rower, I'm terrible at. I'm terrible.
Well, you shouldn't row like this.
Well, that would be bad, but nobody could see that I did it that way. But the stupid rowy thing,
yep.
I'm terrible at.
Yeah, so I'd be curious to see what yours comes back as, because I think it'll give you like 3 different readings, like based on what your particular muscle fibers are. So whether you're predisposed to be good at power, aerobic, or lactate.
None.
Just across the board.
Across the board. It's terrible. Cigars and Butterfingers is what they're going to tell me. Just give up.
And also, it's just a predisposition. So, in the same way that somebody with short legs is predisposed to, or is not predisposed to being a good runner,
Why are you telling me I have short legs? You telling me I have short legs?
I was just using that as an example.
I have the smallest legs on the planet. My inseam's 29. What's yours?
30.
Your inseam's 30? So you're
Yeah.
not much taller than me.
Wow.
Just want, if the camera's still working, just note that. He's an inch taller.
That's it. Yeah, no, it's all right, fine. In the same way that somebody with long legs is going to be predisposed to being a good runner, they might not be. So just because you're genetically predisposed to something doesn't necessarily you'll be that way.
Yeah.
But I'd
Will,
be curious
will
to
it
see.
tell
what
me
the-
if I'm predisposed to be a good golfer or a terrible golfer?
Probably not.
Damn it.
Well, if genetically you have a good power output, or that's a good training response for you,
I'm very curious now. Now you got me interested.
because if you can produce a lot of power, yeah, that one swing at a time, that's going to be important.
I am totally interested in that. Did we just run out?
My SD card did.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it got me. It got enough in there that the 1 inch thing got
Yeah.
in there. I'm hoping that got in there.
That's in.
Anyway, Athletogen is you can go to their website. And this is a pretty cool idea. Athletogen, AATHLETIGEN.com. Athletogen, and they what do you just bleed on a what'd you do?
It's a mouth swab. I haven't gotten it yet, so I just ordered it. They need to send me my test kit, and then they say it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get the.
4 to 6 weeks.
I'm not thrilled about that.
How does it take 4 to 6 weeks?
All right, because I know they go through a different company. They send the genetic material out to 23andMe, a genetic testing company, and then they do the analysis they do like the sports analysis behind it. So you can order these two separately. Like you can get genetic tests from 23andMe, and then you can send those results to them, or you can just order it from them and they just take care of the stuff in the back end, which is what I'm doing.
This, whatever you just said makes no sense to me. Is there a way I can do it quicker than 4 to 6 weeks?
I don't think so.
Damn it! What is that?
Well, let's just order it now, and then by the end of January, we'll be good.
Don't
Good
you
to go.
realize that the millennial generation, your generation, has pretty much given us instant gratification? We want things now.
Believe me,
and free.
yeah, nobody wants, like, I want the results tomorrow, but I understand that that's not,
Yeah, I want them today. And
that's not
free.
where we are, so I'll wait till the end of January.
All right, so for Athletogen, we're going to check that out. You can learn more about this and be part of the Performance Center, which I want to talk a little bit about that before I go, because what the hell's going on?
What do you mean what's going on? We're doing it,
I have to book my class a week in advance now. A week! A week!
but you're in.
I'm in,
Yeah.
but I have to a week in advance or I don't get in.
Some of the classes fill up really quickly.
They're pretty good.
And we need snow. Nobody has anything to do.
Work out.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, were your classes today booked, sold out, or are the morning ones sold out?
Not 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is always open.
Exactly.
Come to the 5 a.m.
It's
people.
5 a.m. But why do you do 5 a.m.? Does anybody show up?
Yeah, and the 6 a.m.s were getting too full, so we needed to kind of bleed people out of that. And some people prefer 5.
Is 7 a.m. full too?
Usually, yeah.
This is ridiculous. I mean, noon shouldn't be full, and you know what's full today?
Noon.
Noon. Anyway, theaspenclinic.org is website, theaspenclinic.org. You can go to see our instructors and meet and see Parker, or pretty much every picture of a woman is Jen. Have you noticed that? That every picture
On the website?
On the website, or when you see a commercial, it's always Jen. Like the app Jen.
I think that was from a photo shoot last year.
She's like the official model.
And Jen's great.
She's the official model. You can see Jen. Anyway, the aspenclinic.org, theaspenclinic.org. See, this song's way better.
Yeah, much better than Dark Horse.
This is
This is a good way to finish.
Parker Condit, the Aspen Clinic.
Thanks for having me.
That would do it.